transfer market focus, and Spanish press review. The transfer market is once again at the heart of the football conversation. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen has reportedly attracted interest from Aston Villa, while FC Barcelona are closely monitoring a new English prospect. At the same time, another central defender has emerged as a potential target for Deco. We turn to the Spanish press this Saturday, December 20th, against a backdrop of growing tension in Madrid. Real Madrid face Sevilla tonight in what could prove decisive for Carlo Ancelotti. A final or partial verdict. President Florentino Perez's decision will be closely watched. Barcelona and the urgent need in central defense. Barcelona's defensive situation remains a major concern. Eric Garcia has been heavily relied upon across multiple positions, effectively acting as a utility option, but reinforcements are now considered essential. As previously reported, Barcelona's top priority remains Alessandro Bastoni of Inter Milan, the Italian international. However, in recent hours, a new name has surfaced on the front pages of Mundo Deportivo: Joško Gvardiol of Manchester City. Two elite-level central defenders, both highly regarded by the club. Their futures, however, are closely linked to the situations of Andreas Christensen and Ronald Araujo. Christensen, the Danish international, has recently regained momentum in the Copa del Rey. With his contract situation evolving and the possibility of departure next summer, a strategic decision must be made. As for Araujo, questions remain surrounding both his physical condition and mental state. Following the defeat against Chelsea, he chose to step away temporarily, traveling first to Israel and then to Uruguay in an effort to reset and recover. His return is expected after the Christmas break, potentially in time for the Catalan derby against Espanyol on January 3rd. Should Araujo fully recover, Deco may opt for a younger, left-sided center-back to develop over time. Nevertheless, the immediate priority remains clear. Barcelona need defensive reinforcement now. Bastoni or Gvardiol, two profiles, two philosophies, one urgent need. A rising English talent on Barcelona's radar. Barcelona are also keeping a close eye on youth development. One name is already generating attention: Ajay Tavares. Just 15 years old, he is currently playing for Norwich City's U18 side and is a regular with England's U17 national team. Trained at Norwich, Tavares has represented England across multiple youth levels. He will turn 16 on December 28th, a milestone that could open the door to signing his first professional contract. Barcelona are reportedly monitoring him as a left-sided attacking player, a position where competition is already fierce, but where the club continues to seek future talent. This is a name to watch closely in the coming months. Ter Stegen and Aston Villa, a possible scenario. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen's future is also under discussion. According to Mundo Deportivo, Aston Villa are considering the German international, who is seeking more consistent playing time. Germany head coach Julian Nagelsmann reportedly wants his goalkeeper to be a regular starter ahead of major international tournaments. At Aston Villa, uncertainty surrounds Emiliano Martinez. The Argentine goalkeeper has faced physical issues, including back problems, and has recently lost his role as vice-captain under Unai Emery. After a failed move to Manchester United, his situation appears less secure, potentially opening the door for a move for Ter Stegen. Goalkeepers Villarreal and Pedri's Fitness Barcelona will face Villarreal tomorrow afternoon, currently third in La Liga. Villarreal's goalkeeper is Arnau Tenas, formerly of Barcelona, and also with experience at Paris Saint-Germain. His career path reflects the overcrowding Barcelona have faced in the goalkeeping position in recent years. Finally, attention turns to Pedri's availability. The midfielder is being handled with extreme caution following his return from injury. A slight muscular overload has raised doubts about his participation, and the coaching staff are prioritizing long-term fitness. Pedri has already missed 5 matches this season due to hamstring issues, underlining the importance of careful management. Squad management, tactical options, and Flick's future. Over the last 5 matches, the record stands at 3 wins and 1 draw in domestic competition, alongside a single defeat in the Champions League. One key player remains slightly on the fringes of the squad, currently following an individualized training program. His availability remains uncertain and will be monitored closely. In midfield, alternatives are already being considered. Frenkie de Jong could be one of them. The Dutch international has seen his role reduced in recent weeks, largely due to Eric Garcia's excellent form. Hansi Flick is keen to reintegrate one of his captains, and de Jong could return to the starting 11 depending on Pedri's physical condition. It remains a viable tactical solution. Another option is Casado. Defensive issues earlier in the season led Flick to deploy him at right back. His versatility is well documented. During his time with the reserve team, he played 67 matches, including 11 as a fullback. Under Rafa Marquez, that adaptability became a key asset, and it remains so today. Offensively, Marcus Rashford continues to impress. Fully revitalized, he has emerged as a major attacking option for Flick. Across all competitions, he has been directly involved in 18 goals, whether through goals, assists, or penalties won. Currently, in an inspired phase, he recalls his most productive seasons at Manchester United, where he posted figures of over 20 goals and close to double-digit assists. His presence against Villarreal remains to be confirmed. Flick's contract and outstanding results regarding Hansi Flick, there is no rush, but discussions are ongoing. Having already extended his contract 7 months ago until 2027, the club is now considering another renewal. President Joan Laporta is keen to secure the future of one of the standout coaches of the year in Germany, an accolade awarded by Sport Bild. Flick's record speaks for itself. 3 trophies with Barcelona, the Copa del Rey, the Supercopa, and the league title. In 84 matches with the Catalan club, he has recorded 62 wins, 9 draws, and 13 defeats. A figure that brings him within touching distance of his Bayern Munich tally, a milestone he is likely to surpass early in 2026. An extension now appears increasingly likely. High tension at Real Madrid. All eyes on Sevilla. The situation is very different for Xabi Alonso. Tension is high at Real Madrid, where tonight's match against Sevilla is being presented as a decisive moment. Kickoff is set for 9 p.m., and the Spanish press is unanimous. This is an examination that could shape the future. Mundo Deportivo describes it as the ultimate test, while Marca questions whether it is a partial or final verdict. The context is symbolic. Real Madrid recently gathered its men's football team, women's team, and basketball section around President Florentino Perez for a holiday event, but the mood on the pitch remains under scrutiny. There are doubts over Federico Valverde's availability, and the ongoing situation surrounding Endrick continues to fuel debate. Despite speculation about a possible loan move, his limited playing time tells a clear story. He ranks 24th in the squad for minutes played, with just 99 minutes this season. Only Ferland Mendy has played fewer, but he is currently injured. Endrick will not feature tonight due to suspension. Probable lineups and stakes: Real Madrid currently sits second in the league, chasing Barcelona at the top. Several absentees are confirmed. Militao and Carvajal are injured, Brahim is away on international duty, and both Endrick and Ceballos are suspended. Valverde remains doubtful. The likely starting 11 could feature Fran Garcia at left back, Asensio on the right, Rudiger centrally ahead of Courtois. In midfield, Bellingham, Tchouaméni, and Güler are expected if Valverde is unavailable. Up front, Vinicius Jr. and Kylian Mbappé, still chasing Cristiano Ronaldo's calendar year scoring record, will lead the line, supported by Rodrigo. Sevilla, currently 9th in the table, are expected to adopt a compact defensive approach, once again built around a solid low block. A symbolic return for Sevilla's coach. One final storyline adds depth to the evening. Sevilla's head coach, Matias Almeida, returns to the Santiago Bernabeu, this time on the bench. As he recently recalled in Marca, he once came close to signing for Real Madrid as a player. Represented by the same agent as Diego Maradona, and with Maradona having played for Sevilla, the move ultimately took a different turn. Instead, Almeida joined Sevilla after arriving from River Plate, alongside iconic figures such as Hernan Crespo and Enzo Francescoli. It was a major transfer at the time, though Sevilla endured a difficult season, culminating in a heavy defeat at the Bernabeu. Tonight, Almeida returns to that stadium in a very different role. Final word. Real Madrid versus Sevilla promises tension, narrative, and consequence. Meanwhile, Barcelona's transfer strategy and squad management continue to evolve as decisive weeks approach.